Del Howison, who is the owner of Dark Delicacies, gave me a quote for Holiday Madness. He read Holiday Madness before it was published. And he gave me a quote that's on our back cover that I'm going to read for you. Ghouls and Santa, ghosts and aliens, a stocking full of bloody holiday stories hung with care. Scrooges of all ages will shriek with delight. And, you know, I love Del. He reads a lot of horror. And if he likes it, I know it's good.
Very true.
Yeah, Del is a horror person. Horror movies, horror books, horror stories. He's a writer and editor in his own right. He's a part-time actor as well as owning the only horror bookstore in the nation. So I was really happy to get a really good quote from Del, and really happy to be back doing a signing for him. I did a signing for him with Strange Days. Back around the time that I did your show. I think a little after the time that I did your show.
That's right. And, of course, I know now that you also have gotten helped out with another friend of ours by the name of Dave Reda, who, of course, did the movie Bit Parts. You and him have written a movie. What is it called?
It's called Freak House. And, again, here is, you know, networking is such a great thing. You meet people through other people. I met Dave through you at a convention. Silicon, right? And I saw Bit Parts at Silicon and really loved it, and gave Dave a copy of Strange Days to read. And he called me up and said he had read Strange Days and he lost his writer, the writer that wrote Bit Parts for him. I don't know what happened to him, but he's not working with Dave anymore. And Dave said, you know, he read Strange Days and he said to him, he told me that he said to himself, why isn't this guy writing for me? He loves Strange Days so much that he called up and said, you know, I'm getting, again, this happened with Dave just like with Nick. I'm getting crap. Everybody's sending me scripts and it's all crap. I want to work with somebody that I respect. You got any ideas? I've got some ideas. Maybe we can get something together. We started throwing ideas at each other. He came up with this idea about a Halloween attraction like Gyro's Freak. What is
3D.
What does Gyro's call it? Priscilla, help us out here. What does Gyro's call their?
It's.
I don't know. I can't remember. What does Gyro's? My son's standing back there too. I don't know.
Gyro's Fear Factory.
Fear Factory. Thank you. That was my son Ian. He's 19. He knows all that stuff. Gyro's Fear Factory. Someplace like that. A haunted attraction that people go to at Halloween to get scared and be safe. His idea was, what if a place like that suddenly was actually haunted? And that the things that are in the place become real. The things that we take for granted that scare us, but we know it's safe, suddenly become real. And I said, that sounds great, Dave, but how do they become real? So he said, well, that's your job.
Yeah.
I gave you half an idea. Now you work it out. You know, we kind of took these two ideas and meshed them together. And Dave and I worked, you know, I wrote the script, and Dave and I went back and forth with it. We said when we started the project that we were not going forward until we both loved the script. It was definitely a collaboration. I wrote the screenplay, but, you know, without Dave's initial idea and without his input and going back and forth, I mean, we went through 6 revisions until we finally got it to where we both loved it.